I'm Jakari Jackson with the InfoWars Nightly News. Now, it's no secret that America is overweight, but isn't it your right as an American to be as fat as you want to be, or as healthy or skinny or anything else? Well, the government doesn't think so. Let's start with Mayor Bloomberg. Washington, D.C. is ready to follow New York's example as they plan to ban large soft drinks. Not only is this completely ridiculous and very much unconstitutional, it doesn't even take into account for diet soft drinks, which can actually be worse for you because of aspartame.
You cannot go to the grocery store now and buy any type of even regular sugar gum that hasn't had aspartame added to it.
A long-term study found that those who drink just one can of diet soda a day have a 42% increased chance of leukemia, as well as other health factors. Michelle Obama is also concerned about health, particularly when it comes to the nation's youth. The First Lady launched a campaign to count the calories of the nation's school children.
Starting this year, the talented people who cook the food at your school will be offering you all kinds of healthy, delicious new choices. These healthy foods are good for your body. They'll give you energy and make you stronger.
The problem with this policy is that it is a one-size-fits-all endeavor. It doesn't take into account the needs of athletes and other students who are just generally more hungry than their classmates, as demonstrated in this video by a Kansas high school. If we can stay in the lunchroom for one moment longer, a school in Chicago has banned home-packed lunches, denying parents and even the students themselves the right to eat whatever they seem fit. Meanwhile, several Chicago schools have earned a failing grade in the cafeteria.
Since 2011, 244 of Chicago's 681 public schools failed at least one inspection. At Cameron Elementary, inspectors found a mice-dropping infestation in the main kitchen, with more than 600 scattered droppings.
Here at Hirsch Metro High School, mice got into some nachos, and several students actually got sick eating rodent droppings.
A hot topic today is the labeling of genetically modified foods. Some groups, like the American Academy of Pediatrics, said they have no reason to believe that organic foods are any better than GMOs, even though the AAP recognizes that organic foods have less pesticides. No on 37, a Monsanto-funded group against the labeling of GMOs, stated that new labels would cost California consumers up to $400 a year, as if food companies don't regularly change their labels for every major sporting event and blockbuster movie. Many of these food containers also contain BPA.
Canada became the first country in 2010 to ban the use of BPA in just some products, and Europe soon adopted many of these bans. However, in the U.S., the Food and Drug Administration has been much more reluctant to admit the dangers.
And if you're wondering where the USDA is in all of this, they're busy force-feeding GMOs to little Chinese children without their parents' consent. So as you can see, from the White House to Chicago Public Schools to the USDA, everybody wants to tell you what you can put into your body. Land of the free, home of the brave, but apparently not in the lunchroom. I'm Jakari Jackson for the InfoWars Nightly News.
Thank you, Jakari, for that incredible report. Definitely an issue to keep our eye on. We turn now to the quote of the day. It is from H.L. Mencken. Every election is a sort of advance auction sale of stolen goods. Definitely some words to think about. I want to remind you, you can support us at prisonplanet.tv. You can get a membership, share it with up to 5 people, tune into all our live broadcasts, all our archives, our special reports, you name it. It's an incredible online tool, but we're not limited to just online because we have the InfoWars magazine. It's a physical print subscription. You can also get it in the electronic format, but these paper versions are absolutely incredible. You could buy a subscription. You can donate it to people, police stations, libraries, friends you know, family members, and you get 12 great chances to wake someone up every month. And while supplies last, we'll also send you the back issues so you can get 13, maybe even more magazines with that subscription. I was in a restaurant just yesterday and saw people picking up The Secret Life of Zombies issue. They were talking about it, laughing about it, and then, of course, they opened it to read the glossy magazine, all the beautiful artwork, and many fine sponsors as well, but a lot of powerful information in here, help wake people up to the zombification of TV, to the takeover in our media, and everything else covered in this magazine. Again, you can get a subscription, 12 issues plus one, 13 issues, chance after chance to wake someone up, try to reach a zombie and convert them to the InfoWar, or you can buy them in bulk at cost, save them and hand them out physically to people you know. And again, this is how we're going to wake up people inside the system who don't know what's going on, but who need to be woken up. Now, we're going to be back. That's all for the news portion, but Alex is interviewing Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Schaefer on the other side about the latest information on the Benghazi situation, the death of the ambassador, the fact that they were watching it live inside the White House. We'll be back after this, the InfoWars Nightly News.
Every 4 years, the United States of America hears the drumbeat of billions. Every 4 years, the United States of America hears the drumbeat of billions of campaign dollar attack ads, meaningless debates with empty analysis, and poll after poll after poll. This can only mean one thing. It's time to pick our globalist puppet leader.
We're going to be left with a choice of a lesser of two evils.
They continue to vote for these Democrats and Republicans, the people that are wrecking our country, and yet they still vote for them.
Unlike North Korea and China, we Americans have the illusion of choice this November 6th. Will it be globalist puppet A or puppet B?
I think that a lot of votes are going to be stolen by the millions. In fact, I can give you a pretty solid number, about at least 5.9 million, because I'm a statistician. I worked from the government's raw data. About 5.9 million votes are going to go kapoof.
I don't know how you could possibly have voter fraud when your son owns the voting machines.
Tune in to the live video streams at Prison Planet TV or Infowars.com from 5 p.m. to midnight Central. Alex Jones will be live with some great special guests to cover what is in store for our country as we march into the arms of the New World Order. And tune in Wednesday for more live, free stream election fallout coverage from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central. Coke or Pepsi, Romney or Obama? The choice is not up to you. So join us as we talk about the real issues facing our country. Guests will include Gerald Celente, Wayne Madsen, Max Kaiser, Paul Craig Roberts, Lou Rockwell, Nomi Prinz, and Webster Tarpley. We will have live sheeple updates from polling centers and political parties around Austin. Which management team from Slavery Incorporated will run the country into oblivion for the next 4 years? Tune in to Infowars.com or Prison Planet TV this Tuesday, November 6th and Wednesday, November 7th as another meaningless pageant is played out. The streams will be free, so send the link below to all your friends on Facebook and Twitter.
As part of our live election coverage this Tuesday and Wednesday, we're not going to just give you rigged vote totals. We're going to give you the chance to vote early and vote often in our multiple polls. We want to know what you think of this election, what matters to you, and what you think will happen now. And if you have any questions you'd like to see included in a poll, you can email those to davidk@infowars.com or tweet them using the hashtag PuppetPrez. And don't forget, the election coverage is not only live, but it's free on prisonplanet.tv.
While we fight to retain our liberty, while we fight to expose globalism, we have to realize we're talking about a very powerful combination of power.
Renowned author and expert Joel Skousen breaks down the globalist plan to shut down America and stage a new world war.
In one day, America will go from day to night. And if you haven't prepared in advance, there's not enough time to prepare in 24 hours, even if you saw it that early.
Coming to the InfoWar in November is our new documentary film presentation.
Strategic relocation is a systematic way to think strategically in the future about how do I safeguard.
Joel Skousen, Strategic Relocation.
The freeways are going to be crowded, they're going to run out of gasoline, they're going to run out of food, and then they're going to start to go north and south of those freeways.
Joel Skousen is renowned as one of the world's foremost experts in strategic relocation and the securing of your home.
We talk about natural disasters. The health environment, we talk about pollution, the water quality. My personal experience about being in every one of these states.
Government is digging in for the organized, incremental collapse of society and world war.
The U.S. isn't building huge underground bases and bunkers because of some terrorist threat. They know that a massive nuclear attack is coming. They want that attack to come. Most people won't even be ready and won't be able to get out of town when any of these nuclear weapons fall, because there'll be absolute panic.
There is no preparedness without strategy.
What I tell people is that you do have time. Prepare wisely in advance.
This Christmas, give the gift of preparedness. Strategic Relocation, the film, with Joel Skousen and Alex Jones.